retail businesses are waking up to the fact that the marketplace has changed almost beyond recognition. Consumers are no longer about spend. They're more about value for money, and retailers have to keep up. So today, here at the Retail Business Technology Expo at Earl's Court, we've come to talk to some exhibitors who are offering some unique and technological insight.
Enhancing the in-store experience is just what Touch2View have been charged to do for DFS furniture stores. The firm's been in the interactive market for some time now, and they've created sales kiosks and a giant interactive tablet for DFS showrooms. An easy task for them, especially when retailers have high-quality digital content already available.
DFS were a good example of a retailer who are quite leading edge in terms of their technology. They developed a very sophisticated app called a room planner, which enabled them to put pieces of furniture into a room like yours or indeed your own room, so that people could evaluate how that furniture would look and feel within their own house environment. And they created that for the iPad. It was an iPad app, but they found that using the tablet in store was actually too small. The issues with that were the screen size was too small, the unit was moving because it was held by an assistant, and the third issue was obviously they got stolen and broken quite easily. So they came to us and says, we have an issue, which is we've developed this app for the iPad, but the whole thing is a little bit too small, and what we want is a larger, more fixed solution as an in-store sales tool, assisted selling tool, which is where they came to us, and we were just at that time developing large interactive show guides using apps for the exhibition and event industry, and we then developed a solution for the retail sector, which is why we're here today.
And once a potential buyer's through the door, they're expecting and getting a happy and, more importantly, streamlined experience.
From a retailer's customer point of view, in terms of the buyer coming in store, both with Orvis, where we've done a recent trial, and with DFS, and now with other retailers coming on board, the reaction is that people are coming in store and they're wanting to have a connectivity with the experience they've had on the online at home, and be able to come in store and see that same online experience and say, this is what I looked at last night, and to be able to have that same similar experience in store. So very positive indeed.
So tools which help the customer choose their goods much more easily are something to think about. But DFS is a large, well-established chain. What's out there to help smaller, independent retailers? SumUp has a solution when it comes to card payments.
We are a company who offers credit card acceptance to small businesses. And we do this with a free app and a free card reader. And it also includes an EPOS software solution, so that for very small merchants who want to track their cash payments, their card payments, they can all have it all in one solution, and they can download the transactions and give it to their accountant. So it's really a turnkey solution for a very small merchant who is really at a loss when it comes to how am I going to be able to take card payments. The other thing is that it's a very simple business model. We charge 2.75%, and that's it. So there are no commitments, there are no subscriptions. You use it only how much and as often as you like.
Simplicity is key here. The firm reckons its technology is safe and secure when it comes to people's data. It also appears to give SMEs that chance to close a sale, and that all-important K factor, kudos.
In Germany, for example, especially in Berlin, we've got a very vibrant sort of hipster scene with all these quirky, funny fashion stores, and they think it's amazing to be able to accept card payments where previously they literally were cash-based. But for them, it's a cool factor to have an iPad there and to take the payment with the customer, right outside the changing room where or the shelf where they picked up their product, and then they walk straight out the door. You don't have this sort of disappointing end to the retail experience where you've got to go and queue up with all the other punters to pay for your product.
When kids want toys, they usually want them fast. The Entertainer wanted to make that a reality for customers, and the firm Shuttle is offering an idea which gives buyers unprecedented delivery choice.
Shuttle's all about giving shoppers what they want when they want it. So we are a branded delivery option offered within our retail partners' sites. We take data out of our retail partner systems, which enables us to give shoppers a promise for the world's fastest, most convenient delivery option. So delivery within minutes of purchase or within a 1-hour window of shopper's choice. offered same day or any day for around the same price as standard delivery.
Tom reckons buyer behaviour has shifted drastically.
You know, we as consumers measure our expectations against our past experiences. Right? And expectations only move forward. They're moving faster forward today than they have at any point in human history. So doing stuff better than you've done before is no longer enough. It's doing stuff better than everyone else out there. And that's the big challenge, because you've got people like Amazon that do stuff very, very well. And multi-channel retailers need to find a way of being able to compete with Amazon, and we think that we're a great solution there.
Getting goods you've chosen at a time that's convenient for you has never been so important.
Delivery for retailers is the single greatest inhibitor to conversion within their site. Right? So #1 reason why a consumer that starts to buy online decides not to. Right? So it's also the #1 driver of dissatisfaction among consumers. It's the last interaction that a retailer has with their customer. Beyond product, single greatest influence as to whether or not that customer is going to buy more or less from them in the future. So delivery could not be more important. And so from our perspective, what we're doing and what we're doing for our retail partners is we're giving consumers a reason to buy, right? We're giving them a reason not to drop out. Right? They can get it now or at a time that they want it.
As you can see from the solutions being offered by Shuttle, SumUp and Touch to View, technology lies at the very heart of the retail industry's positive progression. Brands need to be much more dynamic in the ways in which they interact with their customers in this age of internet domination. Those who survive and make great strides will surely be those who see the best results in their bottom line.
How are you, sir? How can you get today?